Now, many people have a dream of owning their own business, and my guess is that, well, you're one of them. Now, that dream may have been born from seeing other people successfully operate their own businesses, or from imagining the freedom owning a business might provide. But before you even start running your business, there are several things you need to consider first. So in this video, some quick things, 6 very quick things you need to know before starting any new venture. Know your business. You need to understand what kind of business you want to start. Do your research before jumping in and opening for business. Plan how you'll get your business off the ground. Plan how you'll develop a customer base. Plan where you'll get your product from. Do your planning. Now, your plan should start at how you would like your business to look when it's well established and work backwards from there. Now, this will help you set goals for the business and plan how you will reach those goals. Starting out, your business plan should be very detailed. If you know where you're going, it's much easier to get there. Now, a business plan is an essential tool that can help you outline your goals and strategies for achieving them. The plan will also help you create a realistic budget, which can be used to track the financial performance of your company. So I'll link a video in the description below showing you how to write a simple business plan. Know your market. Now, it sounds obvious, but knowing your target market will help you tailor your business to suit customers and give them what they want. Now, you can do this by asking questions about their buying habits, their likes, their dislikes, how much time they have for shopping, for clothes, etc., and then using this information to create products that will be successful in that marketplace. Now, do you want to be a retailer of clothing, or do you want to design and sell your own lines, your own labels, your own clothing? Now, if it's the latter, then you'll need to find out who makes similar products, how well they're doing, what they're doing. Now, you can do this by attending trade shows where people in your industry display their wares, talking with other designers about what sells, why, how, reading industry magazines that focus on trends in your industry, and obviously join a business association and join a Facebook group. If you don't know who's going to buy your product or service, how can you expect anyone else to know? And how can you expect them to know that you exist? Now, this is the number one thing you need to know before you start a business. It's easier said than done, but it's critical. You need to understand exactly what you're offering and who will be interested in buying it and why. Now, I'll link a video in the description below showing how you can research a target market for yourself. You'll need to know yourself. You need to know about yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what drives you forward and sometimes drives you backwards, etc. So once the business starts up, there are no surprises. You need to know what you want from this business. What do you hope to get out of it? Do you want to make money, or do you just want the satisfaction of providing something useful, valuable for people? Or do you want both? If so, how much money are we talking about here? And what kind of return on investment? What's your ROI are we looking at? You need to be brutally honest with yourself. Some people are simply not cut out to be a business owner. To be successful, you've got to be organized, disciplined, and not afraid to make decisions. You need to be receptive to new ideas, be able to remain calm under stress, and have the ability to delegate and inspire staff, and then take responsibility for your own actions. You need to know your financial requirements. Before you open your doors, you need to know exactly how much money it will take for you to operate your business. How much money will it take to start your business? How much money will you need going forward? How long before you're making money? Now, this gap between opening a business and making money is funded by what is known as working capital. That's the extra money you put into the business after all the setup costs. Don't forget to keep detailed track of all your startup expenses so they can be deducted from any profits by your accountant at tax time. Now, if you're opening a bricks and mortar store or a restaurant, make sure that the rent doesn't eat up all your profits. You should also plan for maintenance costs such as repairs, replacing equipment when necessary, and keeping up with industry trends so that customers obviously keep coming back for more. So when you run the numbers, be sure to include all the costs associated with starting and running your business. Now this includes any equipment or supplies that you'll need, as well as any marketing materials. It's also important to plan for growth. If you have a small startup budget but expect your business to grow quickly, make sure there are funds available in your bank to support this growth. Now the best way to do this, best way to understand the financials is with a simple cash flow plan. So I'll link a video in the description below showing you how to write a simple cash flow plan. You need to know your team, your staff members, the people around you. You know your business and what you want to achieve. You also have to understand why it's important to have a team around you who understand and think the same way. But now think about the people who are around your team. You need to know their skills, strengths and weaknesses so that they can help you grow your business in the direction you want to go. You also need to know how they will work with each other so that they can communicate effectively with one another and work efficiently as a team in order to achieve the goals set by yourself and your company. Now this will allow everybody on board to feel appreciated and valued for their contribution towards making sure everything runs smoothly without any problems arising along the way. So I'll link a video in the description below about how you can build a great company culture within your staff members, within your team. Now you need to know your research. The most important thing you can do to ensure success is to do your research. If you don't know what the costs are, if you don't know how much time it will take to deliver something, if you don't have an understanding of what works and what doesn't, then it's unlikely your business will be successful. Researching is simply learning about something before starting a venture into that idea. Now, researching well can help you avoid mistakes by showing you how others have done things in the past. It might give you an insight to how much money they've spent or how long it took them to achieve their goals. You may also find out which tools work best and obviously which ones don't. It's also important to know what you're getting into before you start your business. If you know that you have to make a certain amount of money each month, then it'll be easier for you to set goals and measure that progress. Now you can also figure out how much time it will take most people in your industry to make a sale or accomplish a task. Therefore, you understand better how to program through your staff. The more you know before you begin your journey as a new business owner, the better prepared you will be to handle any changes that come along with it. And every market, every business has to handle changes. Now, I've covered some of the things you need to know before you start, but what about a business structure? Will you be a sole trader or will you be a limited liability company? Check this video out, it'll help you decide. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. See you again.